Hi everyone, welcome to Craftsy Wendy. My name is Wendy. This is my very first podcast, so please forgive me. I may be a little all over the place. I've been crocheting for a good portion of my life. Just started knitting about, I want to say, 5-ish years ago. And I've wanted to do a podcast for quite a while. And so here we are. I do have 2 tutorials on my channel. The first one is a face mask that you crochet and button onto a beanie. The second one is how I read diagrams, since I am a left-handed crocheter. However, I do knit right-handed. That's how I was taught, so that's how I knit. I do have some whips that I would like to tell you about. They are down here, so forgive me. The first one I have in my Shop Small bag that I got a couple of years ago. This is a corner-to-corner baby blanket for my cousin. She is due in July, I believe. And this is what it looks like so far. It is a fairly decent size, so the baby can grow into it. I am almost done. I just have this corner here to do. This is using Loops and Threads cotton colors. And this is the colorway Sherbert. This is 100% cotton. It is a 4-weight. I am using two balls, and each ball is 394 yards. I am hoping to have this done here shortly. And here is what I have left. I am hoping to use up the entire ball, because this did actually come in a ball. My next whip is, sorry, I am a little disorganized. As you can tell, this is my first podcast. My next whip is in my float tote by Knitty Natty. You can find it on her website, knittynatty.com. And this is a paid pattern I got on Ravelry or Etsy. It is called the Verano Long Line Cardigan by Mama in Stitches. And I am using Lion Brand's True Boo. Hopefully you guys can see this the right side instead of backwards. This color is called Mint. This is, as I said, Lion Brand's True Boo. It is 241 yards. It is a lightweight number 3, and it is 100% rayon from bamboo. This color that I'm using is called Mint. I did change up the pattern a little bit. Normally you would do the back, then each panel, then you would seam those together, and then you would do the sleeves. However, I am doing the front panel as well as I am doing all the panels together. And this is what I have so far. I still have quite a bit of ways left to go before I split for the front and the back. This is using a 6.5 size K hook. Another one that I am doing is, oh, I got my patterns over here. Excuse the mess. All right, I figured I'd do all my crochet patterns whips first. The next one is in my mini float tote, again also from Knitty Natty, and this one is Sugar Blush by Expression Fiber Arts. Hopefully you can see. I'm sorry, this is a black and white picture. I did not print these on color. Again, this is called Sugar Blush. This is a crocheted pattern. I am using a fine number 1 or a lace weight by Rittenberry yarn. This is a hand dyed yarn. I actually won this in a Instagram giveaway. This is called Minty Heart. It is 80% superwash merino, 20% silk. And like I said, this is a super fine yarn. It was, and of course I did not write down the yardage, just like 800 yards. And this is what I have so far. It is not blocked, as you can see. You start, sorry about that. It is a 2-row repeat. You start way down here at the tip. Sorry, this really rolls. And I am, it's kind of hard to say, hard to show, but I'm this far. Hopefully next time I podcast, I will have this pretty close to being done. Sorry, I keep looking at the picture instead of at the actual camera. Okay, now she does have a knit version. That she actually did. I don't have the printed pattern, but it is called the knitted version. Sorry, it is called Sonder. I'm sorry, there's a window right there. It is called Sonder. This is her own design. And with this one, I have in a makeup bag. They make great whip bags if you're on the go. You just zip it closed and you have everything right there. With this one, I am this far. I've done this much here in the last, I don't knit on this one very much. This is the color. It's a brown. Figured I'd do something kind of neutral in this. This is a roving style yarn. I have 2 skeins here that I have caked up. This is also loops and thread in colors. It is again a roving style. It is a medium weight number 4. It is 100% acrylic. I caked this up quite a while ago. This one was very hard to cake up because it is kind of shiny. Again, as you can tell, it is a roving style. So, and I have 2 here, and I'm going to try and go through both of them. So this is going to be a very good size shawl. Not quite sure how big the crocheted version is going to be, since that is using a lace weight yarn. Another whip that I have is the Azu shawl. It is a free pattern online, I believe. Again, I am hoping that you guys can read this the correct way instead of being backwards. To me, when I look at it, it does look backwards. The pattern itself, it doesn't really say what size yarn to use. It is knit. I actually have this on some very 32-inch needles. However, it is a lot bigger than that. You start, where to go? You start up here with a garter tab cast on, and this is quite big. This is going to be a super big shawl. The pattern itself only calls for 376 yards. However, I am way past that. I am actually using Cotton King's Twirl Deluxe. This is all I have left. This is it's 100 meters, 193 yards, 100% cotton, and it is a fine number 2. This color is color number 7. I believe I got this on Hobby, Hobbi, and I got this a while back. I'm not actually sure. I don't actually remember the color. That is whip number 1, 2, 3, 4. And for my most ambitious whip, since I've only been knitting for 4 or 5 years, I have in this makeup case. As one of my, I am trying to do a Make 9 challenge, and so my most ambitious make is the Vig sweater. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And I've got, yeah, if I can hold it up here, I have this much done. And this is using, so I've got split for the sleeves. I've got this much done of the body. This is actually, once you get the hang of it, this is actually once you get past the lace down here on the body, it's actually very easy to memorize. And I am using Yarn Bee's Authentic Hand Dyed Tonal. And for this portion right here, the lace portion is called Tabby, which is, this is what I have left out of one hank. They do come in hanks. Comes like this. Buy it at Hobby Lobby. Yarn Bee is Hobby Lobby's brand. This is how they come. These are very pretty colors. The gray that's in there is called Iron Soot. I don't unfortunately have an actual hank of this. I have them all caked up already. And this one is also tonal, as you can tell. That is coming up very, almost true, very true to color, since I have my window right behind the camera, and so I'm getting the light in from that window. Very, very nice yarn. Very soft and squishy. Like I said, I caked this up a while back, and as you can see, it is very, very, very squishy. And like I said, I got it at Hobby Lobby. So as for my first video, I have notes down here. So if you see me look away, I'm just looking at my notes. My husband and I, we own Jeeps, so we do a lot of Jeeping. That's what we call it. We just go out, find dirt roads to drive on, participate in some Jeep events. When last weekend we were supposed to do an event, however it wasn't what we thought it was going to be, so we ended up driving up into a town called Hutchinson. It's about an hour away from actually where I live. They have a small LYS. It's only been open, I think she said 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. Very nice lady. They have really good, she has really good prices. So when I was there, we went up there. I told my husband this is what I wanted to try this place, and so I went in there and I got this beautiful burgundy color. This is a DK weight. It is 290 yards. It is 52% acrylic, 40% wool, 8% nylon. I do have a project in mind, and did I bring it over? No, I did not bring it. I do have a top in mind for this. This is Barocco Vintage DK machine washable blend. And I got 3 of them. Sorry, just tore the tag off of that one when I was getting these out. So I have 3, very pretty. It's actually a little darker than what it is showing up on the screen. This is more true to color. Sorry, I was looking at the video, at the actual video, so I can see. This is more true to color. So like I said, I got 3 of those. I do have a top in mind for this. I don't have a picture of it, so when I get started, it is a crocheted top. So once I find it and once I print it out, I will let you all know, and I will show this hopefully as a whip in my next video. Since this is my first video, I really don't have any finished objects, since you don't know what whips I've had in the past. Yeah, that is actually all I have for today. Please let me know how I did. I am not a speaker. I get terrified speaking in front of people. This is actually very terrifying to me. So I figured the best way to get over your fears is to actually do it. I've been wanting to make this video since the first of the year. I've thought about doing this way back around Thanksgiving time. However, it just didn't happen. Then I had a death in the family right around Christmas. I had lost my mom. And so I had that to deal with. Every time I keep saying, I'm going to do this. I need to do it. I want to do it. I would always talk myself out of it. So today, it is Saturday, March 27th. I figured better late than never. I am doing this, and so please let me know how I did. Please, constructive criticisms only. And so I will see you in the next one. Hopefully I will have more of a structured video next time. Thank you, and see you in the next one.